go to Giants and the Vikings. This is a fun one. There were some people up here who might have picked the Giants. One of them is Marcus Spears. 14-7 game, midway through the second quarter, 3-2 for the Vikings, 27. Daniel Jones keeps it, picking up the first down, the 12-yard game difference maker, Dan Orlovsky.
Beautiful designed route on 3rd and 2. You got lead blockers out front, and you can use your quarterback's athletic legs.
First drive of the second half, Giants 2nd and 7.
Shocking.
Vikings 9.
Daniel Jones in the red zone, bootlegging to his left.
How?
Pay
How did they
not
attention,
see that
Minnesota.
coming?
Giants lead 24-14. Here's Minnesota with another chance, and Kirk Cousins connects with Irv Smith-Jr. for the 3-yard touchdown. 24-21 game. Early fourth quarter, it's the same score. The Vikings going for it on 4th and 1 from the Giants 16. Dan Cousins tries to get the sneak, but there is a flag on the play. You see the up-close view.
I probably would have jumped if there was 600 pounds of meat in front of me.
Yeah, you would have. More of a chicken guy. All right, so ensuing Giants drive. A second attempt at Minnesota 45. Jones to Isaiah Hodgins. Mina, you pointed him out as a potential difference maker.
There's born children all over this league.
Look at that size.
Yes.
Facial awareness.
Hodgins finished with 105 yards in the game. The Giants driving later in the drive with under 8 to play. 1st and goal from the 2. Excuse me, that may not be 1st and goal from the 2. We're going to continue on. That's 4th down. So good job there. But the Vikings not able to get it done. The Giants hold on to win it 31-24. And Daniel Jones put the Giants on his back yesterday, throwing for 301 yards, 2 touchdowns, while also leading the team with 78 rushing yards. He's the 3rd QB in NFL history to have at least 300 passing yards and 75 rushing yards in a playoff game. He joins Lamar Jackson and Steve Young in that category. Jones is the only one among this group that also had multiple touchdown passes. He's the only QB that won the game. That's the most important stat. Dan, what did you like about the Giants' game plan on offense, first of all?
Daniel Jones was impressive, but his head coach and play caller, Mike Kafka, were equally impressive. And I know what I'm about to say, but Mike Kafka reminds me of a young Andy Reid and Kyle Shanahan, the way he attacks defenses and not just calls plays. So this is 21 personnel, 2 backs, 1 tight end. Bunch to the top. Ball's on the bottom, right hash, okay? Now they're going to motion that tight end over. Now, when I said that bunch, that's a nickel back. We call them little people, okay? And then the jet motion is going to come, so I take a bunch from the top and make it a bunch at the bottom. I'm going to pull the center and that left tackle. Remember, the nickel is the guy that's left up top. I'm going to kick this ball to Saquon. Now I have big body blocking little body, big blocking body blocking little body. That is a great play design for the Saquon touchdown. Now we go down into the red zone, 12 personnel. 2 tight ends are up top. What I'm going to do is pull my left tackle in, left guard. I'm going to ball fake, and I'm going to go counter to Saquon. Now watch Patrick Peterson, because those 2 tight ends are 1-2 counting. They switch release. The inside guy goes outside. Patrick follows the outside guy down, and that's Daniel Bellinger for a wide open touchdown. Andy Reid and Kyle Shanahan, to me, are like the greatest formation manipulators, personnel managers. Mike Kafka is becoming that. The way they use their 21 personnel, the way they used Matt Breida as a wide receiver multiple times today. And honestly, I watched and I was like, man, they use Saquon the same way San Francisco uses Christian McCaffrey when it comes to the variance of touches. As great as Daniel played, and he was great, the coaching by New York right now is special.
Yeah, I think obviously it starts at the top with Brian Dable. Got to be the favorite for Coach of the Year. It wasn't just the offense, though, Marcus. What did you like defensively with the Giants?
Y'all ever been to a monster truck rally?
Yeah, here. I came to monster truck here years ago.
That's what the New York Giants defensive line look like. Monster trucks, okay? Because they are so physical and they get after the passer. And the great thing that Wink Martindale is defense coordinator for the New York Giants, in case y'all don't know, he loves the blitz. He loves to bring more people than you can block. Well, you don't have to. When you have brute force on the defensive line, you can commit 4 guys to getting after the passer, and they gave Kirk Cousins problems all night. But I love the fact that when you look at the Giants play, defensively and offensively, one, they play complementary football, but they know exactly who they are defensively. Our dominant unit on this side of the ball is our defensive line. We're going to lean into that and make everyone behind them jobs easier. That's why you get a 4th and 8 and a pressure on Kirk Cousins without having to send the extra pressure. And you tell your guys, look, tackle on the back end is going to come out.
The grave digger.
Dexter Lawrence.
Dexter Lawrence completely took over this football. I don't think it can be understated enough rewatching how dominant he was rushing from the nose.
I love when you
I mean,
lineman.
he's one of the 3 best defensive tackles in the league, I would say.
Yes.
So you talked a little bit about Wink Martindale. Slide dog. Changing up those tendencies. Blitzing on only 20% of dropbacks, second lowest of the season. They got punished for blitzing the last time these teams met. The other thing he did was they played a ton of quarters in this game. We were talking about this earlier. Basically just sitting on everything and then tackling. And that's what struck me. You know, they had Xavier McKinney back in this game and Dory Jackson. If you had asked me before the season, I would have said this Giants secondary is maybe the worst in the NFL. They have improved so much. They were limiting every Minnesota pass catcher after the catch, and that's a big part of the reason why they're
I don't usually do this. Y'all want a dope stat?
Yeah, sure.
Dope stat, all right? When Justin Jefferson goes over 90 yards, the Minnesota Vikings scored 28 points a game. They're 10-1 on the season.
Okay.
When he's held under 90, they're 3-3, and they average 18 points a game.
Dope. That was dope.
Who got you that?
Hey, listen. You said that Don Martindale makes you call him Don until you play well.
Yeah, you can't call Wink until you're a ball.
But we got somebody who balled up here, so we'll call him Wink, and we're calling that for this reason. The Colts, according to Adam Schefter, requested permission to interview Wink Martindale for their head coaching job. Per a source, we keep an eye on this either way, but it would be great to see this guy get a head coaching job. I think it's so much fun.
in a suit.
Oh man, you